Another weekend trip in Edenton, North Carolina.
Yeah, welcome back. Historic Edenton, North Carolina. There's so much history here. Waterfront, as you can see. Beautiful old homes. Pre-USA kind of stuff. Let's take a look around. We're going to stay. Actually got a campground for tonight, so we're going to stay at a campground. But come on with us. Joseph Hughes, signer of the Declaration of Independence, godfather of the Navy, moved here at 30 years old back in 1760. This evidently is one of the most photographed areas of Edenton. Why? It's absolutely gorgeous, that's why. And I've already lost those two. Maybe we can find them. I know we're going down here somewhere, but... So not only is Edenton the home of the oldest house in North Carolina, but they had the Edenton Tea Party here during the Boston Tea Party protest, and also the home of Harriet Jacobs, who was an enslaved person and the first to publish a narrative of the slave experience. Incidences in the life of a slave girl. But we'll talk more about it later.
So we are at
The patisserie at Edenton Bay.
This bad boy just came out of the oven, didn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
How is it?
One apple and one
and a
chocolate.
fork for you and a fork for me. Could you smell it? That's really good.
Oh, it's soft. I gotta go for the middle. Can't go wrong with the cinnamon roll. Another small town mural. Chowan County Courthouse, 1767. Of course, across the street from the courthouse is one of two customs houses where captains would check in to pick up or deliver their cargo. Let's head inside to America's most intact colonial courthouse, the Chowan County Courthouse from 1767. What's unique about this courthouse is the North Carolina Supreme Court actually holds 2 cases here a year, so it can keep that status. There are free daily tours offered, so it's nice to just be able to walk in, and there's very knowledgeable people inside that can help you out. There are just tons of historical artifacts, from these law books to furniture. It is just gorgeous inside. And upstairs you'll find a ballroom. Well, it appears someone's in for a public shaming. We were told we can drive Vanny Van Gogh over this bridge to Hayes Plantation. And evidently you can. It says 23 tons. That's a good way to get the gate to shut. So what's famous about this house? A copy of the Declaration of Independence. I'm going to read here. Dunlop broadside copy of the Declaration of Independence was found here in 1983. It was sold to a college for like $500,000. Hayes Plantation. That, my friends, is a lot of soy. Almost as far as the eye can see right here is all soybeans. What a beautiful day. It's getting warm, but I wouldn't say it's 70 degrees out. It's just the sun. But it's beautiful. This is the Albermarle Sound. Off of this, you'll find the Alligator River. Why? Because there are actually alligators in North Carolina. And the Chowan River. Chowan? Whatever county this is. Is it Chowan County? Chowan County. Chowan.
We say Chowan.
Okay. The town of Edenton has said that they don't need a museum because the town is a museum. Look at this homestead from 1773. This former colonial capital sets the backdrop to some of North Carolina's oldest homes, churches, and government buildings. From coffee shops and restaurants to stores and even an historic theater. Just check out the great architecture on these buildings. And if you have time, you have to stop by the Cupola House. It is gorgeous and they do offer tours.
Lunchtime and we're at Downtown Roots.
Lunch is served. Look at the size of that Chowan Club. I don't know if I can get my mouth around this.
That's not a big
I think I need two hands. Edenton is the third oldest incorporated town in North Carolina. Edenton began as a very large shipping town and has remained an industrial hub to this day. The town was named after Governor Charles Eden, one of the town's many prominent historical figures. This includes Joseph Hughes, who we spoke about earlier. He's considered the godfather of the Navy because when it came time for the Revolutionary War, he actually donated a few of his cargo ships to use as warships. Of course, you got Harriet Jacobs, Penelope Barker, and so many others. Let's step inside the state's visitor center for the town of Edenton. Not only can you pick yourself up some souvenirs inside, but of course you can get some of the history and information about all the prominent people of Edenton, North Carolina. Oh yeah, time for some coffee at the Kraken Coffee House. I went standard Kraken coffee here. What'd you get? What'd you say?
Red Bull with Panama.
Don't ask me why I got because I don't even know.
Mary Jane or Mary
I think
Sue?
Mary Jane, no. Don't say that ever. Emma.
Mary Jane. This is an actual Native American start of a canoe anyways. It was found at the bottom of the lake with 24 others back in 1986. The Roanoke River Lighthouse from 1886. It is the last remaining screw pile lighthouse in America, a design that's essential for sandy and muddy environments like the Roanoke River. It was moved here from its original location. Edenton, one of several small towns up and down the, inner banks of North Carolina. Look, if you own a boat, you can get some fresh water, fill one tank, and empty the other. Ah yes, the Penelope Barker house. She was a leader and activist who organized the first women-led political demonstration in America. Dubbed the Boston Tea Party, it took place in 1774 and was a petition signed by 51 women, which was pretty impressive at the time, boycotting British goods. Can anyone tell me what the chair is used for? Look at that Victrola. Jacob's ladder. The house was originally closer to the courthouse. We'll take a look later, but it was moved to this location and totally restored. Step back in time, head inside, buy yourself a gift made by a local artist, and take a look at all the good exhibits showing the history of Edenton. Let's take a look at this lighthouse. This lighthouse was actually, these are the type of lighthouses that were used in rivers and things rather than out in the ocean. Because, you know, back in the day, before railroads, before cars, they used boats. So lighthouses like this were used throughout rivers and intercoastal waterways. And of course, we missed out. It's already closed. Here's the Herringbone Restaurant, which was originally built in 1800. This building served as an ice house for the area's herring fishing industry. Let's take another look at the courthouse, the greens in front of it, and some of the big, beautiful waterfront homes. This peanut factory is being restored, but it revolutionized the peanut industry for Edenton when it was built. In this area, you have homes that were originally built by the cotton factory to house its employees. And here's the original cotton factory itself. It is now home to pretty luxurious condominiums. I always love when I see buildings repurposed into things like apartment buildings or condominiums. Harriet Jacobs was able to flee slavery by hiding in an attic in a home right here on this property for 7 years. It was her grandmother's home. Her grandmother was a freed person. She spent 7 years in the attic and was ultimately able to flee by using the Maritime Underground Railroad. And this is the original location of the Penelope Barker house, where the Edenton Tea Party took place. Right here on this spot, actually 251 years ago today, Penelope Barker met at a home with 50 other women to sign the Declaration and send it to the king. Their own little Boston or Edenton Tea Party right here. Made it to our campsite. We're actually staying at a campground. We looked for an RV overnights, but there wasn't any close by, so Dawn booked just a tent site here at this small campground. $25. As you can see, there's no tents. I mean, it is late October. But she told us we could pull right up to this little building here and plug in. So we're plugged in. There can't be more than 20 or 25 sites. A lot of them are permanent, I think. But there are some lakefront. And then they also have this big building here. I think they might have like music events in it every once in a while. Yeah, I couldn't find an RV overnight, so Dawn booked this Rocky Hawk campground. We're gonna hit the sack soon, head home in the morning. If you like what you saw, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, share with your friends, comment, and we'll see you again real soon. Bye now.